Easy as goblin
Cold
pie.
plate and packing steel.
As they say in Icewind Dale 2. Oh, we're on the Sword Coast. I didn't know that. I thought we were in the Anarok Desert. Yep. That's what I thought we were at. What with all the trees and grass and rain and all. Apparently, didn't study as much as I should in ecology. Oh, God, no! Dire wolves! Ah, they're coming after us! Ah, Kered runs away!
Let's start for fight.
Kered's gonna stay way back here
Butt kicking for goodness.
and say his prayers to Helm.
Squeaky wheel
I
gets
know
stuck.
thanks for my skill.
Luckily, these dire wolves not being apparently as big a threat as others were. Thankfully, not being vampiric wolves. What's this? Arcustule. I'm saving.
Of course.
Pleasure to meet you.
Who might you be then? Ah, great adventurers, no doubt. I could tell by your hands, stained with magic and the effort of hefting a weapon. Such markings may be invisible to the average eye, but I can see them plain as day. I can see a lot plain as day. Care for a consultation? Perhaps a little old-fashioned palm reading? A little gypsy magic to steer your course straight and true? And here saying, divination is a magic that is rarely practiced in Rashomon. Alas, by need we place more import on battle spells. If thou would allow this lady to delve thy past and future, I would very much like to see how 'tis done. Kered saying, I see no harm in a little divination on your part. Here's my palm. What does it tell you? Let's have a look now. Interesting. Although you live the hard life now, your hand tells of a softer existence not long ago. I assume that you have just recently taken to the road. That much is true, yes. Do go on. I thought as much. Let's have a little closer look now. Back down your lifeline. I see a scholarly influence, and you are well educated. You had a mentor that was a great sage, perhaps of considerable power as well. Kered saying, my foster father, Gorion, was a sage, and a bit of a mage as well. Go on. Yeah. Starting to become skeptical, considering she's just speaking in vagaries. You had a reasonably happy childhood with him, aside from being a little difficult. My, but you were quite the little hellion. Wonder where that comes from. Let's see what we can't learn about you back before this Gorion. Further back I see... Madre de Merced. I see a long and happy life for you and yours. 10 gold, please, and I'll be on my way. Kered's like, what? What is it that you saw? I saw nothing. You will live long and enjoy life, and I will be going now. Back from me. Kered being a little insistent, saying, please, you must tell me, dear lady. And he's interested now, because obviously she seems very frightened at something. I have told all I am going to. Stay back from me. Your life is none of my affair. Okay, Kered. You know, I mean, he's being a little insistent at this point, but, you know, he's not trying to be a jerk. He just wants to know what she saw. So he says, please, I don't mean to be rude. Just tell me what your vision revealed. Stay away from me. I warn you. I'll not let you near me. Everyone's saying, what in the hell is her problem? I can't believe she'd get so worked up about not telling you about your past and all. Why'd she go and attack us instead of just running away? Eee! And she does attack us. Wow. Okay.
Ready and retreat.
That was a rather unfortunate turn of events. Everyone's right. Why did she attack us? And make such a big deal about our supposed past that she was able to read? That's very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Finding a mage robe of cold resistance. 20% bonus to cold resistance. It's very appropriate for our invoker, who already has a fire resistance robe. I guess she'll just keep that one for now.
Full plate and packing steel.
Well, she attacked us. Can't really, blame them for acting in self-defense. I mean, it's not like they're acting in a hostile fashion. What is this? Safana.
Whatever I can do to help.
I've been looking for strong men like yourselves.
I have a problem that only you could help me solve. Kered kind of scratches his head and said, "Maybe if you told us your name and problem, we could help you." "Well, good sirs, you may call me Safana. You'll have to excuse me if I sound startled, but in the south where I come from, they don't grow their men as big as any of you." Flattery. "Anyhow, if you want, I have a way to make you all fabulously wealthy. In my possession, I have a map that gives the location of an old pirate treasure trove. According to the writings on the map, it's where the legendary Black Alaric dumped his treasure before being captured by the Omnish fleets. You interested in hearing more?" This is starting to sound like a little too good to be true. I mean, just being approached by a stranger, asking about a treasure map, and using base flattery. I mean, Kered has been deceived enough. And what they're really interested in is, I don't know. Then he argues with himself. I mean, obviously we're out here looking for treasure to support the party's coffers, so that they can be as prepared as they can be when they approach the bandits. So I guess he'll say we're interested in hearing about money. "The reason I need so many heroic men is that the caverns where I wish to go are guarded by some sort of creature. Which kind, I couldn't tell you. If you help me, I'll let you share in the treasure. I may be grateful in other ways as well." Kered is just kind of, that did it for him. I mean, fine, okay, she needs help getting at the treasure, but then only getting, like, a share, which she doesn't specify how much of a share, considering that the party will probably be doing all the fighting, and the fact that she just made a very sexually suggestive comment when, he's interested in pursuing Dinah here and not some floozy stranger. He's just gonna say, "Monsters, I've fought enough of those. I'll have to turn you down. I guess I was wrong in my initial assessment. You're not men, but rather spineless, impotent cowards." Well, I have to say, that name-calling is very unjustified.
Butt kicking for goodness!
But whatever. At least she didn't just attack us. Oh, searching. Oh. Uh-oh.
You are no
Get on!
Good as done.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Considering Jahir has been getting hurt a lot lately, I'm gonna switch her to a quarterstaff.
Can I assist
sling.
you?
Being approached by someone named Polonia. "I know why you're here. It's the same reason everyone else comes to see me, and you shall get the same answer. I do not know where the iron shortage will let up. I have no clue as to who controls the bandits in the area, and I have no interest in accompanying you to the gambling tables in Baldur's Gate." I guess Kered inferring that this is someone who reads the stars, saying, pardon me, but if you not trouble yourself with the events of the day, what purpose do your stargazings serve? What purpose? The Sword Coast is by no means the center of the universe. Lives and dramas are lived out across the realms. There are lands closer than you would think that neither know nor care about our little problems. Kered curious, saying, and what of these lands? What intrigues lay beyond our borders? Well, just across the southern mountains there are troubles brewing in Great Amun that will make our current concerns seem small by comparison. To the far north there is a city where winter never rears its ugly head, a city that has not seen nor heard from for many a year, but will soon welcome the return of a multitude of citizens. Both of these events will unfold regardless of our current troubles. Great may be our concerns, but much more is on the horizon. Leave me be, I have much to think upon. And when